Hey guys! Alright, I don't really know how to start this, so I'm just gonna say it's Q&A time and we're gonna answer some questions. Oh wait, I do know how to start this. Never mind. One little thing I want to say before we get started is I had you guys submit your questions through a Google form and it worked pretty well. The only thing I just didn't think about was that your channel name wouldn't be on there unless you mentioned it. And I didn't think about that before, so in the future maybe I won't do that. But some people did put their channel name in there, and thanks for doing that by the way, but not everybody, so I'm just not gonna say your channel name. Sorry about that. Totally did not mean to do that. Anyway, let's just get started. Alright, first question. Who was your first doll? My first doll was Kennedy. She is my kit doll, and I got her for Christmas in I forgot if it was 2013 or 2014, but I got her then. What is the video you're most proud of making? Ooh, probably my latest video, well, latest stop motion, Midnight Snack, just because I wasn't expecting it to do as good as it did. Like, there was a really positive reaction to it in the comments from you guys, so thanks for that. I really enjoyed making it. It was very fun to add those laugh tracks and stuff. What is your favorite Girl of the Year doll? Ooh. Probably Lainey. I don't know, I like her hair. Or Grace, because she's probably the most nostalgic one for me. Like, I was probably like the American Girl's targeted age when she came out. And I remember watching the movie with my friend so many times. What app do you use for thumbnails? I use Canva, but sometimes I use Fonto, which is an iPhone app, if I want to use a font that Canva doesn't have, but for the most part I use Canva. What's your favorite AG doll outfit? I think any of Kit's outfits in her collection are pretty cute. Like the overalls, they're too cute. Who is your best doll for stop motions? Probably Carmen for photos. She's very photogenic, I feel like. But for stop motions, I would say Kennedy. What's your favorite color? I really like sage green. Greens are really pretty. And yellows. Oh, and like powder blues. Yeah, a lot of pastels in there now that I think about it. What is your favorite Disney movie? Oh my gosh, this is impossible to answer. There are a lot of Disney movies that I really like. Okay, so I cannot choose one. I'm just gonna list a bunch of movies that I really like. Tarzan, I really liked when I was little. Like, I don't know why, I just liked it. Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, Swiss Family Robinson, Parent Trap, both of them. Oh, and the live-action Cinderella. I feel like out of all of Disney's live-action remakes, Cinderella has been the best one. I don't know. It was really good. What is your favorite season? I like all of the seasons. My favorite would be definitely spring, just because everything just gets so pretty and the weather is perfect, divine. I just love it. When is your birthday? I don't really want to say my birthday on YouTube, but I will say that it's in May. What song did you use in your Q&A announcement video? It was called Fun Time by DJ Quads. Yeah. What is your favorite doll in your collection? Probably Kirsten, although I don't really use her much because I need to send her to the doll hospital and I haven't yet. I really like Marley and Wendy. I don't know, I really like their characters. I feel like they're pretty solid characters. Like, they just have fun personalities. What are your thoughts on Nicki and Isabel? I like them. It's a little funny to think that American Girl considers them historical dolls, even though they were only made in the 90s. They remind me of Mary-Kate and Ashley a lot. I think that's cool. I don't like their eyebrows though. I don't know. I just don't like them. If you could design a Girl of the Year, what would she be like? Oh, this is a good question. I think it would be cool to make a Girl of the Year that I don't know, doesn't have a main set in hobby that she does, or travels or anything. Maybe just a normal kid who just stays at home, goes to school, and has a bunch of different hobbies, or maybe doesn't even know what she likes yet, just I don't know, is exploring different things. Because I feel like a lot of the Girl of the Years have just one main hobby that they just revolve around. Or they travel somewhere and that's literally their whole personality. Which face mold would you use for a named character? Probably the classic mold. I feel like it's not used enough now. Or maybe this one. I forgot what it's called, but I'll put a picture right here. What are your favorite non-doll hobbies? Okay, I'm so glad someone asked this, like literally so happy, because I have so many hobbies that I just like to do. Sometimes I get overwhelmed by how many hobbies I have, and I'm like, oh wait, I want to work on this, but I also want to work on that. I really like to draw and paint. Those are really fun. Just anything, I don't know, artistic on paper. I love to write, like love it. I have a lot of different writing projects I'm working on, and I never finish any of them. I finished a few, but like my dream is to just like publish a novel. Like that would be so cool. Oh, and I like to read. That's another hobby. I like to play basketball. I'm on the basketball team at school. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Like those are all my hobbies I have besides like filming and stuff. What is your favorite book series? I usually read like standalone books. I'm not really into reading that many series, but I have read some. My favorite would probably be Harry Potter, Little House on the Prairie, Anne of Green Gables. Those are just a few. Do you like sunny or rainy days? I love the rain. Whenever it rains, my inner Gene Kelly comes out. I just get so happy when it rains. It's just the best. What is your favorite Bible verse? I love Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. Yeah, I really like that one. It just reminds me that everything is just like, everything is in God's hands. He has plans for me. So yeah, I just love that verse. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Probably somewhere in Europe. I feel like it's so pretty there, like anywhere in Europe. Two places that I definitely would love to go to would be Sweden or Ireland. Who is your favorite AGTuber? Guys, I cannot answer that. I love all of them. I don't want to say one person and leave out the rest because that's not fair. I love all of them. Here, I will say one that's not Mixie Pixie 7, don't worry. Probably 4 Happy Hippos. Like, she's not really making videos that often anymore, but I constantly go back to her channel and rewatch all her videos. They're fun. She makes good stuff. Who is your favorite non-AGTuber? I don't know. I really like Darling Desi. She just makes such pretty picturesque videos, and it's like they're so cinematic. They're just amazing. My cousin, Ollie B, has a channel. You should totally go check it out. She has such good videos. I love them, and I'm not just saying that because she's my cousin. Like, go check her out. Oh, and I'll put links to all the channels I mentioned in the description. Who is your dream doll? I don't know. I feel like I have too many dolls right now as it is. Probably Melody, if I had to choose one. What is your favorite TV show or movie? Okay, these are all like comfort TV shows and movies because like I really don't watch TV at all if I'm not watching like a comfort show. So Little House on the Prairie is very special to me. It just reminds me of being a kid, and yeah, I love that one. Anne with an E, I really like that one. We need a season 4 of that show. Any other Anne with an E fans will agree. And then comfort movies that I really like is probably Sound of Music, Because of Winn-Dixie. How do you get motivation to make videos? Mostly just I have so many ideas in my head that I just want to pursue them all. Sometimes I get overwhelmed because I have too many video ideas, and then if I miss an opportunity to make one, I'll get a little stressed out. But also seeing other people's stop motions is really motivating. Seeing the awesome ideas y'all have is just, it motivates me so much. Do you ever feel like giving up? All the time. Like, I love my hobby. I love doing this. It takes up so much of my time. And like one little video will take like days. I don't have time, and sometimes I wonder like, oh, maybe I should just stop. It's taking up too much of my time, or I don't have time to do this anymore. Whenever I feel like giving up, sometimes I go back and watch all my old videos. Like, cause some of my old videos are trash. But watching them again just reminds me like, hey, if you gave up then you wouldn't be where you are now. But yes, I definitely do feel like giving up time to time. How do you get a sense of humor in your videos? I want to have humor in my vids too. Okay, so funny enough, I think my humor is pretty cringy. And especially when I like put it into a script in a stop motion, sometimes it just doesn't, I don't know. So I'm honored that you think that I have a sense of humor. If I were to give advice for having a sense of humor in your videos, I don't know, I would say like, try to figure out your personal sense of humor, what you legitimately find funny. And if you find it funny, then other people will too. Who inspires you? Guys, these are hard questions. Anybody or anything inspires me. Like pretty much all of AGTube, definitely Mixie Pixie 7, but I feel like she inspires pretty much everyone and their mother. Just pretty much anything is inspiring, really. How did you come up with your channel name? Okay, I'm really glad you asked this because I feel like it might be confusing. So my name is Kara, and when I started my YouTube channel, I didn't want to say my real name on YouTube, so I chose to like kind of go by my nickname, which was Care. Like my parents would call me Care Bear, so that was part of it. I took Care and I took the word animation because that's the type of videos I make, and I just kind of smooshed them together to make KareMation. But now that I can say my real name on my channel, I feel like I want to change it to KareMation, just because it makes more sense. Like I get questions all the time asking like, how come you call it KareMation? Let me know what you think about changing it. What doll do you use the most? Definitely Marley. Hey, I'm using her right now. Will you ever do a Dollhouse Tour? Definitely yes. I don't know when. I can't really do it right now because it's a mess. But yes, I will definitely do that sometime in the future. How do you come up with video ideas? I don't know, they just pop in my head. Sometimes I like to take a prop that I have and just make a video revolving around that. Will you do a summer movie? Definitely not. I would love to, but at the same time I would hate to because making movies, like stop motions that are longer than like 5 minutes, it takes a lot of work and it takes forever. And we're gonna be traveling a lot this summer too, so yeah, I won't be making a summer movie. How are you doing? Oh, thanks for asking. I'm good, thanks. Who is your favorite doll to voice? Marley, because her character is just so funky and all over the place. She's kind of crazy. And Wendy, because she's very shy. She's like, she has a soft voice. She's just very fun to voice. What gave you inspiration for your channel? Definitely like other stop motions I grew up watching, and TV shows and stuff. What are your life aspirations? Ooh, that's a good question. Another hard one too. Most of all, I want to be a mom when I grow up. Like, I just love to be a mom. And I definitely want to be an author or an illustrator or both. I think I mentioned before that I love to write, and just being an author sounds like so much fun. Like, I want people to fangirl over my books. I don't know if that sounded weird at all, but anyway, that's all the questions that I have. Don't know how long this video ended up being. Hope it's not too long, but thank you so much for submitting questions, and this was really fun. I had a good time. I felt like I was actually talking to you guys. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye!